Okay, I think we are live. So, welcome and greetings. I'm Sherry from Spiritual Magic Journey, and this is your weekly reading for June the 17th through the 23rd, and soon we'll be out of June and into July. Um, and I always say this, and I know I sound like a broken record, and everybody probably gets tired of me saying it, but man, time is just whizzing on by, isn't it? So for this week, guys, I am using the Sacred Traveler Oracle deck for our weekly reading. See what messages come through for everyone out there. I hope everyone, as the recording of this on Sunday the 16th, it is Father's Day. So happy Father's Day out there to everyone, all the fathers. And excuse me, I hope and pray that everyone out there is having a beautiful, wonderful, and blessed day. And I hope your week is more blessed. So let's dive right on in. And I'm going to ring the bell, asking my spirit team to step forward as we do this reading. I'll tell you, it's mighty warm here in the eastern part. And I think it goes, the heat wave is, there's a, it goes like to the, like the Midwest maybe. I may be wrong, but it is really hot. So stay cool out there. Check on your neighbors and make sure your animals have plenty of fresh cold water. All right. Let's see what's going on. It'll be our usual 3 cards. The blue heart here. The white heart in the middle. And then we'll put our beautiful green heart, light green heart, on the end. Just take a deep breath, relax, let your intuition guide you. We'll see what messages come through. I do want to say I will be live Thursday because we got our summer solstice and our moon happening there 1 or 2 days apart. So we're going to be doing some fun things and doing a Q&A. Probably on Thursday, June the 20th. So I'll see you there on Facebook and YouTube. So let's dive right on in. Let's start with our beautiful blue heart. Let's see what comes through here. If you chose heart, you've got begin now. Take your first step. And you see the guy, he's waving goodbye because he is about to take a long journey. So let's see what the book has to say about begin now. Ooh, I went right to the page. I like that. It says, every journey starts with the first step. There is no moment better than the present one to begin. You might not feel ready, but nevertheless, it's now time to start. A new cycle is beginning. Slate clean and get going. Release familiar routines, stagnant situations, or challenging relationships that no longer support or empower you. You are at the end of an old cycle and beginning a new one, and an exciting one. Set your sails for new horizons. So, the sacred traveler wants you to know there are times when the traveler needs to separate from family and friends and acquaintances to enter new places within himself or herself. Sometimes the traveler must go beyond what is familiar in order to be open to transformation and change. Thus, the journey brings a heightened sense of awareness and ignites mindfulness. Sometimes it can feel difficult to take the first step, but unless you do, you'll never know the joy and fulfillment that awaits you. Do it now, in the words of Lastus A journey of 1,000 miles must begin with a single step. And I'm sure I'm not pronouncing that name correctly. So this is all about beginning now. Um, on this journey, feel like an old cycle is ending. Something is ending in your life at this time, and you feel like something new needs to begin or is about to take place in your life. And you may have this feeling. And this could be with anything in your life that is happening, ending of jobs, ending of relationships, endings of just not wanting to eat crappy anymore. It could be anything that's going on, and it's time to start something new. It's time to take better care of yourself. It's time to set those boundaries, things that weren't working for you, and now you come to realize that boundaries need to be set, that things need to change, that maybe you need to move on. Maybe you need to take this inner journey within yourself. Maybe you need some quiet time or alone time. Maybe you actually really need to take a vacation or a trip somewhere by yourself. Maybe you need to go hiking. Maybe you need to take a walk alone to get alone to get your thoughts together. Whatever this is, maybe you want to start a new business. Maybe you want to take a course or a class or go back to school or go into a different career. Spirit is saying now is the time. So begin now. Whatever it may be occurring in your life where you feel like something has run its course and is no longer working for you, now is the time to start something new. And it all begins with you taking your first step. Taking your first step of whatever it is that you may be seeking. And they're also giving me like they wanted me to say of clearing out the clutter, of clearing and releasing. So it could be literally clearing out your home and all the stuff that you may have in there, and we're just releasing a lot of things that are just no longer driving your passion or serving you in some type of way. So let's move on to our second card, which is our beautiful white heart. Making sure I'm still on Facebook. We'll see what we have under here. And it is a wandering. Enjoy the journey. Another beautiful card. You see the fox with his compass out there in his map. So let's see what this is. It's like some rolling hills in both of these cards. It's like everybody is each on their journey. And yet they're 121 vibrating and resonating on different paths, different frequencies. Did I say 121? Yes. It's telling you to enjoy the journey. It says you don't always need to know where you're going. Accept the fact that sometimes the path in life can be meandering. Yes, it can. Yet know that you're always exactly where you need to be, even if it doesn't seem like it. Be present with your journey. Embrace everything that you encounter on the path. It's all for the highest good. Accept what is. This is the key to inner power. So the sacred traveler wants you to know when you're traveling, you are in the present moment. A mystic traveler has no specific goals for the future and is not focused upon the destination. Everything is fresh and new. At times it's difficult to accept everything that occurs on the road of life, especially if the road seems to twist and turn in unexpected ways. It's an act of courage and faith to accept what is without judgment or dismay. and keep going. Trust that there is a plan for your life and it is unfolding perfectly. Have faith that you're on the road that you're meant to travel on. Accepting what is doesn't mean that you can't work to change it, because you can. However, this card does suggest that everything is supporting you for your highest good and your spiritual evolution. If there is something you can't accept, start by gently accepting the fact that you can't accept it. Allowing for your own wandering path is the key to grace and peace in your life. So this is all about the journey of life that each and every one of us is on. Sometimes it's difficult. It's a difficult road. Sometimes it's an easy road. And sometimes we don't like exactly where we are. But we know that we're exactly where we're supposed to be. It doesn't mean that you have to accept what is happening in your life if something's really not to your liking or you're not where you want to be, but you can change it. You can work to change that. So yeah, maybe you don't like what's happening. You're having a big challenge in your life, but it's always for a reason that these challenges and obstacles that come up in our life, the twist in the road, the turns that we don't really like, is really for our evolution. And there is a purpose, and you do have a purpose. And they're wanting you to enjoy this journey. Don't resist. Yeah, you can want to change what you don't like that's happening, that may be happening in your life. But it's like the more that you resist and complain, the more of that you will find yourself in, and more complaining that leads to more complaining. So instead, it's almost like of what you do have and accepting the fact of where you are in your journey life and in your path, and knowing that everything, this too shall pass. Everything doesn't last. Sometimes you're on top of the wheel and sometimes you're on the bottom of the wheel, and that is part of life. But know that it won't stay there long if you're on the bottom, because eventually on top. So it's all of life's circle that we are, each and every one of us is going through, depending on how we react and react to become aware of your actions and your reactions to things can depend on how the next part of the journey unfolds. Let's say that, and I'll leave it there. So let's move on to our beautiful green heart, and it is a mystic healer. It says healing energy flows through you. So we haven't had seen that card in a while. 77. So inner and outer healing on all levels is occurring in your life. A situation, relationship, or physical challenge is being resolved. Way that it's happening. This is a time to find the source of the challenges. Transform inner grievances. Do it now. You no longer need to carry it with you. You are a healing force for others, even if you're not even aware of it. Says the sacred traveler wants you to know there are times when the traveler steps off the path and search for a mystic healer. The healer instructs that turn the page, everything in nature has an intrinsic ability to restore itself, and reminds you that you also have this powerful ability within you. For healing to occur on the outside, it is essential for healing to occur in the inner planes. To do this, meditate by visualizing a beautiful, vital future for yourself and trust that recovery is on the way. Past life issues may be emerging in order to be released. Mystic healers are working with you to resolve emotional and physical challenges. Be patient and have faith that beneath the surface all is well. So this is something that you can do. So if you're having a situation that's going on in your life, you can trust and bet that your um, spiritual team, is working to help you heal that. But you must do your part, your for yourself, of releasing and letting go and resolving um, maybe miscommunications, things that you need to let go of, things that you need to release, things that need to be healed. Forgiveness doesn't mean you accept and condone what the person may have done to you. It just means you let yourself off the hook of carrying that burden around with you. So, this is a time for this wonderful, beautiful healing to take place through you. And you may be unaware that you are this mystic healer, that you may be unaware that someone may be looking up to you at this point in time in life and say, wow, this person's really doing really well after everything that this person's been through. Um, so you could be a beacon of light for others. So this is all about you working to find that inner peace so that resonates on the outside. So it means meditating, that you're releasing and letting go, meditating that this beautiful golden energy or this bluish, silver, whitish light is covering you all over, and it's healing everything that needs to be healed, or it's releasing everything that is no longer serving you, or it's burning away things that you don't need, and healing at the same time. So many things that you can do to visualize a beautiful healing. And I've been doing that lately with my eyes, basically with plasma, plasma healing. So, any way you want to visualize that and work towards this healing, but also wanting to bring about that more peaceful, joyful, um, happy back into your life. Also, whatever resolution, where there is going to be a resolution, so whatever is going on in your life, challenge, obstacles, or anything like that, the resolution is happening now. You got to feel it, you got to believe it, you got to imagine it, that it's all being taken care of on a higher plane. But remember, you must do your part also. So I'm going to leave you with that, guys. And I will see you Thursday for the the summer solstice and full moon. So Q&A on Thursday. Super excited. So I'll see you then, and beautiful blessings to you all. Namaste.